The New Wave Toys Tempest Replicade is a 1/6 scale replica of the original hit 1981 Atari arcade game. It's using the exact software or ROM that was used in the arcade. The device is constructed of wood and metal and boasts the following features. Custom-made modular spinner knob controller with 2 interchangeable size options, 1/6 scale for show and a larger knob for better control during play modes. Amplified mono audio reproduction, illuminated marquee and cabinet accents, die-cast metal coin door with a secret stash box, and professionally reproduced cabinet artwork. High-resolution cabinet art reproduction on quality 3M vinyl overlays. Non-volatile memory saves high scores. Built-in rechargeable battery. High-resolution screen optimized for vector graphics. PVC trim molding. Accurately reproduced fire and super zapper buttons feature modern gameplay quality, all according to the website. The super zapper, when it's first used, it will destroy all the enemies on the screen, but it takes a moment, so you'll have to defend yourself. The second super zapper will only destroy the enemies nearest your reticle. There are 2 super zappers awarded per level. I think of them as similar to the smart bombs on Defender, or even similar to the pepper on Burger Time. Something to aid the player just a tidbit when things get heated. The Tempest Replicade machine measures in at just 12 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide by 5.3 inches deep. This is an officially licensed product. I purchased it as a part of a Kickstarter about 2 years ago. 1,320 backers pledged $164,093 to help bring this project to life. At my pledge level, I ended up paying $90 plus shipping and was promised the arcade machine, 1 micro USB charging cable, and a quick startup guide. It also came with a replacement spinner and a few other small items. The included manual is in English, Spanish, French, and German. Taking a closer look at the unit, you will see it sports a 3.5-inch diagonal display, 4:3 aspect ratio in vertical orientation. It also has a fully functional scoreboard, including player score, lives, and credits, just like the arcade. As mentioned, the high score is saved using non-volatile memory. The coin door can be opened, exposing a secret stash box which you might be able to squeeze your finger into. New Wave Toys recommends fully charging the device before playing for the first time, with its built-in lithium-ion rechargeable battery, which takes several hours to recharge once the battery is fully depleted. The device can be used while charging, and you will notice there's an LED which shines red while charging before turning green once fully charged. When you first power on the device, it plays the New Wave Toys splash screen, then the Atari splash screen, before starting Tempest. If you do nothing, an attract mode will start. You mimic inserting coins by pressing the left coin box button. Pressing the right coin box button will bring up the cabinet control settings menu. Once in the menus, pressing the left coin box button will change your options, with the fire button making your selection. This can be done during gameplay. Here you have the option to turn off the lighted marquee for the purpose of saving battery, and you also have the option to adjust the rotary control sensitivity. What this effectively does is control how much you have to turn the spinner in order to move the player. I prefer the sensitivity on high. To start a game, select either single or 2-player modes by pressing the buttons on the left side of the cabinet. Both options initiate a 10-second clock, allowing the player to select the desired difficulty, from easy all the way to expert level. The manual lists the following Tempest gameplay tips. Shoot the approaching enemy and enemy charges. Player loses a life when caught by an enemy hit by a charge or when skewered by a spike. Hold the fire button down for repetitive fire. In 2-player games, players alternate play until all lives are exhausted. I would like to add that in order to be successful, you need to be constantly moving around the maze, firing at the enemies. Do not stand still in any one location. The manual outlines the scoring as Fuseball, 250, 500, or 750 points. It zips up and down the line. Pulsars, 200 points. Pulsate adjacent lines, very dangerous. Flippers, 150 points. Tankers, 100 points, splits into 2 flippers when hit. Spiker, 50 points, builds green spikes which the player must shoot away. I seem to remember being able to rapidly spin the arcade spinner while holding fire to have it spin around a few times before resuming control. I'm not sure if I'm remembering that correctly or not, but the Replicade spinner does not work that way. You have to be precise and accurate in your movement in order to be successful. When the battery is nearly depleted, you will see an on-screen indication. When it appears, don't be fooled. It looks like you have plenty of battery power based on the image, but in reality your cabinet is about to be powered off. The back of the cabinet has a micro USB port, the volume dial, and the power button. Unlike the Dragon's Lair Replicade, which came out a year later, it is missing USB ports for external control, and there is no HDMI hookup. Having said that, I really like the Tempest Replicade. The packaging it comes in is awesome. It has beautiful vinyl overlays and really nice artwork spread throughout. Again, this game was meticulously redesigned to a 1/6 scale, taking into account all the arcade purists out there, trying to incorporate all the important details, and I have to say, New Wave Toys did a great job. Although the display is small, it is really beautifully detailed and quickly comes to life once powered on. The sound booms from behind the device. The rich volume is easily adjusted with the handy dial on the back side of the cabinet. This was the second Replicade released by New Wave Toys. I appreciate the attention to detail and love that was poured into this device. Unfortunately, they are currently sold out on the website, but I suspect they will have more in stock at some point. Highly recommended. Yay, got my name. Apparently the spinner sensitivity doesn't apply to high scores.